WBXO Classic Rock Redefined, a special edition on the Pat Show. Honored to have Grammy winner, legendary guitarist, Mr. Eric Johnson. Eric, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Pat. Thank you, man. Everything's good.
Excellent. Eric will soon begin his fall tour in celebrating of his 1990 release on via Musicom, which was certified Platinum Plus and launched Eric's signature hit, Cliffs of Dover, which won the Grammy for Best Rock Instrumental Performance. And he'll be performing the entire album, which is really so cool, Eric. Man, that's great.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We did a few months touring earlier this year doing the record, and everybody seemed to like it. We polled everybody on the fan side, and they said, why don't you come out and do one of your records start to finish? So that's what got us to do it in the first place. But, you know, the original band got back together with Kyle Brock and Tommy Taylor, and we're just having a great time, so we're glad we can come out and do the rest of these shows.
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, I blasted it in preparation of our chat today. I played the entire album like twice last night and blasted it. And, you know, it's such a great classic album. It's got, you know, there's a little rock in it, a little blues in it, a little country in it. And besides the Cliff of Dover, which I'll ask you in a minute, I think my favorite song really is Desert Rose.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow.
I don't know if everybody else feels that way, but there's something about it I got a really good connection with.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
And then I got to ask you, Steve's Boogie, you know, it really sticks out on the album, to at least me, that it was more of a country western type of sound. Is that what you were shooting for back then with the song?
Yeah, you know, all along we kind of would, you know, dabble in a couple of country tunes in a whole night set, because I'm a really big fan of certain country music, steel guitar players, and Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed, Marl Travis and stuff. So I've always enjoyed listening to it and trying to learn some of that music.
It comes across great, and I said I got to ask him because it's a little bit different than all the other tracks in the album, but that's what makes the whole album, I think, that great, is that there's a mix of everything, and it just was a perfect time and a great fit. Let me ask you about the great hit, the Cliffs of Dover. Where did that idea come from, and how did you come up with the title?
Well, actually, it was just a song that kind of came to me pretty quickly. Just sometimes the better songs are just stuff that kind of drops out of the sky, and it's almost like you didn't really write the whole thing yourself. You know, it's like they were really just kind of bestowed upon you. But the thing came pretty quick, and then I was playing for a friend of mine, and I said, I don't know what to call this. He said, it sounds kind of regal. Why don't you call it like the Cliffs of Dover or something? Okay. So it was his suggestion to call it that, so I just went with that.
Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, sounds good. Let's go with it. Whatever. It works
exactly.
good.
Yeah.
But you have so many great hits, Eric. So many great tracks that I love. I want to ask, how do you decide what song stays as an instrumental and what songs that you attach lyrics to and sing?
You know, usually as you're writing the song, if the guitar part seems to be carrying the lead voice and it seems to be working, I'll kind of like just go with it and let it be an instrumental. But if the guitar part seems to be more chordal and like, you know, if it's kind of unfolding in a way to where it's supplementing another melody, then usually I try a vocal with it.
Gotcha. Now, I want to ask you about your latest release, Collage, and I've been playing a few tracks of that since I can, and what I love about one of my favorite songs is Uptight and Everything's Alright. And can you just talk a little bit about that song on the album?
Well, one of my favorite artists is Stevie Wonder. I would never try to do it like he did it. I'd kind of change it up and just do it, you know, in my own rearranged way. But I've always loved Stevie Wonder, and most everything he does, I'm just a huge fan of. And I always liked that song when I was a kid. I remember when that song came out. I was super, super young, and it came out, and I was like, this is cool. It's just a great song, you know. It's like 2 chords in the whole song, but he made it so magnificent just out of 2 chords.
Oh my God, everybody, I mean, how do you not love Stevie Wonder, and everything that he's added to was great songs, but it really sticks out. It's a great song, and I love playing it on my show, and the other song that sticks out is Stratagem, and I didn't know if it was a throw to Defender for all the years of playing the Strat, and it's a great song, it's a great track.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. It was kind of a play on words, just with the Stratocaster. Yeah.
Now let me ask. I'm talking to a bunch of my friends that play here and there, and I say, when it comes down to guitar and guitar playing, is it? They say it's all about the tone. Is it that the tone that the artist is able to create, or is it the tone of the sound of the instrument? What's your take, Eric?
Well, I think every artist will have his own sound, and it really comes from more than the instrument. It just comes from their own energy being breathed or put into that instrument. But having an identifiable sound, no matter what it is, I think is what people relate to with artists, and it kind of is what as an artist we would build on, is to have it's kind of like having your own footprint or your own stamp on just the universalness of music, which is all, everybody shares the same music, but I think it's that individual thumbprint, that people have with their sound.
Gotcha. So when you hear that song, you go, okay, that is definitely an Eric Johnson song behind it. I know that sound, I know that tone. Am I correct?
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you still practice, Eric? I mean, I know you're really into the whole guitar, and I know I read articles and watched some of your interviews of, if you want to change a pickup in the guitar, you change it. Do you still practice often?
Yeah.
And what do you practice on?
Well, if I'm working on a new song or idea, sometimes I'll work on just technique of guitar, but sometimes it's just to work on a song, whether it's a song you've already written or something new you're writing that you're trying to rehearse and learn to play. But I practice inadvertently by working on music.
Gotcha. So if you're an inspiring new musician or a guitarist, here, take it from a guy who's been doing it for many years. I mean, and I guess that's how you build more of your creativity with your song and your stuff, right? I mean, the more you play and you try things out.
Exactly.
What draws you to a particular guitar? When you go into a guitar store, you must be going, wow. I mean, you're like a kid in a candy store going, where do I even begin? Where does it begin? You're looking for is it the wood, the pickup, the neck, the color? What strikes you to say, let me grab that guy?
I think if it's one that you don't want to put down and you just enjoy playing. And secondly, I think it's one that you eventually forget about as you're playing it and you just concentrate on the music. If you're overly aware of the instrument and you're fighting it or struggling with it as you play through the music, then it's maybe not quite congruent with your vibe. But I find the best instruments are ones that are just they have this beckoning thing of you wanting to play them, and then you're not thinking about them, you forget about them, and you just play music. Excellent.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, anytime you want to go to a guitar store, I'd love to go with you and see you grab one and play. Hey, so before I let you go, so what's Eric Johnson do when you're not playing music? You have any outside interest, hobbies, or when you want to just kind of break away from the music scene?
Yeah, I just go hiking, get out in the country and stuff, and go swimming. I love nature.
There you go, which probably helps with your creativity again of thinking about new songs and new writing.
Definitely. I love it. Yeah, just to get out and just enjoy the beauty of nature, simplicity of it, but the magnificence of the simplicity.
Excellent. Well, Eric, I want to thank you for your time again. Eric is just about to jump on his fall tour, which starts in October the 5th in New Orleans, but he's coming into our area at the Ridgefield Playhouse, as I bring up my screen, on October 16th over here in Connecticut. It'll be in New York and Long Island on the 19th, Newark, New Jersey on the 20th, and New York City at the Sony Hall on the 21st. I mean, you've done the Hendrix tour, you've done acoustic, and to do this whole awesome album is going to be an incredible show that I can't wait for.
Well, thanks, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to get up there.
Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed the chat as much as I have, my friend.
I have, and thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah, no, thanks again for coming on, and we'll see you in Ridgefield and get you to roll the dice.
Okay, I'll look forward to it. I'll get my gambling chops up. And we'll go for it.
All right, Eric, man. Safe travels. We'll see you next month. Eric Johnson on The Pat Show. Go to ericjohnson.com for all his latest music updates and tour dates. And we can't wait to see him, and we're going to continue to support you as much as possible. Have a great day, my man.
Okay, take care, Pat.
Thank you, Eric. Bye now.
Bye.